And then they unmuted. Oh my god. Hi! Sorry, quite late. But, deal with it. So, I'm about done with this particular cycle. And, yeah. We're gonna be trying to, get as far as we can. I kind of misjudged how many games I would have. So I'm going to, step right next to this, Fisherman Ritual site. It's the holier site for fishermen. No envoy dares to pass through, so there are no orders. What that typically means for a game is that I will be super duper duper low on parts and wildfire essence. So if I happen to find any of those in caches, I'm going to have to give pretty due consideration to claiming them. But for that, I will need like rocks, training gear, or seam arrow, and I guess I'm just basically hoping I find some seam arrow deposits. Uh, Gonna start with extra people this time. I'm having a lot of fun, like, trying to get more people to start with so things go faster. It's just trying to improve how I do this. You know. Anyway, so that's why I'm starting with two extra villagers. We're gonna end up with like 7, 9. I mean, we're gonna end up with 12 villagers to start out with. It's a very healthy number. And decided that hey, what if I just started with some extra stuff too? Come on now, just what if I start with a little extra food actually instead of the extra wood? Doesn't seem that needed to start with extra wood now that I look at it briefly for even a second. So we're going with that. And I'm going with the foxes and beavers just because they started with extra people, and I would like it. The end. We're going. Let's just go. You might notice I have 16 embarkation points. I wish I'd spent a few of them on caravan ranges instead of what I did, because I don't think I'm going to reach the adamantine seal this cycle. I'm just a wee too far away, which is just something I'll have to suck up and deal with. I'm close enough to the cobalt one, titanium, the red one, the whatever the Prestige 15 one is, and that's good enough. Prestige 15 is enough of a challenge for me. I'm good, and yeah. This game is Prestige 15. Speaking of which, because I can't go any lower, and we're gonna see how it treats me. Uh, the big deals on Prestige 15: money's worth half as much, and the blight is 50% worse, which is really, really bad. Also, you have fewer cornerstone and blueprint choices, which also sucks a whole lot. And your reputation increases slower. Also, I didn't actually read Malcontents lately. Resolve threshold to which each species starts producing reputation increases by 1 more point for every reputation. Ew, ew. Did that change? Was that always like that? It might have been. I don't know. Anyway, gosh, yeah. I can't turn that off at this level, so this is gonna be a long, painful game, I think. Gathering speeds increase during drizzle. I guess that's nice. Rainwater vanishes. No gaining reputation during the storm. That could make things a little tough, actually. Uh, Production slowed during the storm, and finally, people sometimes will eat twice as much during the storm. So There's a lot of bad modifiers this game, but nothing that will kill me. So at least that's a mercy. Let's get things going. Put down my usual roads. Gonna slap down some woodcutters camps. Experiencing just a tiny bit of lag actually. Do I have anything like I don't need up right now? Maybe. Let me just close some extraneous programs. We'll close that one, all that. Gotta leave the gotta leave the stream manager up though. That's not particularly extraneous. Anyway, yeah, woodcutters camp top priority, and we'll see what we start with. Workshop is an amazing start. That's truly amazing. Ooh, wow, this is hmm. I'm getting a lot more lag than usual. It's just worrisome. Uh, stop being terrible. Close things so it's less terrible. Ooh. Okay, good enough. Anyway, gonna top out the woodcutters camp. Starting with the workshop is amazing as usual because you get to start building materials, and that lets your resources stretch out way, way further. Um, hmm. These blueprints suck. I'll pick up the trapper's camp just because, like, if I happen to find meat, I'll be happier because the lizards will have a better chance of making use of that. And then I find the distillery and the kiln. Gosh. Like, I have beavers and we're on the Royal Woodland, so I'm not particularly worried about fuel efficiency, which is what I usually use the kiln for. The distillery might be okay. At the very least, I get porridge for the foxes. Really was hoping to find some sort of crystallized dew production, but I did not. And that's just gonna have to be how it is. No reason not to just pop into Glades immediately, because I have no orders that will be like, hey, this order requires you to pop into a Glade. So, there's that. Gosh. This is... Alright, I'm gonna pause the stream. It's rattling a bit, and I'm thinking I might have to restart the program real quick. So, give me a sec here. Oh my god, it's so unprofessional. This guy. Anyway, there was something in the background downloading, which I think was causing all that. But I've stopped it now. So hopefully that fixes it. Cross fingers. We'll get back to the game momentarily. Bear with me. Technical difficulties sucks. Sucks and we hate it. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's reload the game. Oh, thanks. Thanks, chat bot thing. As a reminder, you can always join the game with type / exclamation mark help for for commands to join the Forest Guardians of the Council of Elders. That'll be fun. Anyway, let's see. Good. Those stuck around. That's lovely. Slap that down there. Slap this down here. We do at least get a cornerstone. Neither of these help immediately. Something that helps immediately, please. No, that's not it either. I'd be tempted to take grain bags if I had a farm, but I don't. This sucks. I mean, Prayer Book is good enough to take at this level because, boy, oh boy, do events feel like they take forever to complete on this difficulty level? Because they do. They do, and it sucks. Anyway, with no crystallized dew, we're basically going to be forced to build some shelters. Such is life. Fertile ground right behind the warehouse, eh? That's good. Have to look for a fertile ground building, though. Which, it's not exactly a tall ask. What is a bit of a tall ask is getting reputation points at all. So let's favor the lizards for a while. Well, our singular lizard. He'll be very happy, and hopefully that'll be like enough to get us our first blueprints in a billion years. Maybe instead I should favor the foxes because there are more of them and therefore I will get favor faster. Maybe that's a smarter play. Well, at the very least we're going to have plenty of good building materials this game. Also drop down a park immediately. That should get us a nice little boost to happiness. We've got a ton of food stored up because I started with like 80 extra food, so that's nice and all. I still want my builder sticking around. Yeah, I could just fast forward a bit. Love to get that shelter built up quickly, so we can have that lovely resolve boost before we completely run out of pickled goods. Anytime that wants to happen would be cool. Let's see, we have mostly foxes, so that is why I'm favoring them, because they will get me reputation at a slightly faster rate than the lizards. Granted, I cannot leave the lizards at in this current state they're in, because that would spell disaster when the storm hits. So, need to not do that. Gotta unfavor the foxes at least relatively soon, but they are continue to be my only source of reputation, unfortunately. Yeah, we're not gonna get there, unfortunately. So, stop favoring the foxes and go into the first storm. That's fun. This will be an interesting game with no orders and therefore no direction. Alright. Well, thanks to the level 1 hearth, everybody's feeling okay. So that's good at least. Just fast forward to the next group of newcomers. See if we can find something better. Yeah, it's nice I can run full woodcutters during the storm here. Probably should consider dropping a trade big post around soon. I found out you can move those for free recently, and boy, how long's that been a feature I didn't know about is a great question. Anyway, got some more people. We'll put somebody on the warehouse, someone else on food gathering, and one person as builder. Sounds like an okay setup to me. Hopefully we find some kind of fertile ground blueprint. Greenhouse would be amazing as always, but you know, we get what we get. And especially with 2 less choices, we especially get what we get. Alright. New year, new cornerstone. These both kind of suck. I mean, Rich Glade is like fine. I very rarely find myself running out unless I have a super high population. But I'd like something better, maybe? Baptism, I guess? It's permanent hostility reduction, that's about all I can say for it. It does, however, have a side benefit of reminding me that I need to make a blight post, at least somewhat relatively soon. We can favor foxes to get reputation still, and that's continues to be my only source, so let's do that. Zorg has arrived. I would love it if I could break into that dangerous glade while Zorg is here, so that I can buy my way out of trouble. That would be lovely. Ooh, plantation. Wow, that's really good. Gosh. Gosh. Well, if nothing else, the game will auto-pause before Zorg leaves, so if I don't break into the glade, I will, you know, still be able to buy stuff from him. Come on, guys. Just the one tree left. You got this. There we go. Ooh, Fishman Cave. Ew. Ew, yucky. Ew, yucky. You have no ale. You do have pie. I'd much rather chase them away, but I would require rocks for that, and I am currently rock free. Training gear or tools. Do you have tools on you? No. No training gear, no tools. No jerky, no ale. Like, there's pies. How much would 30 pie set me back? 10. Oh my god, that's a lot. I can only afford to sell 5 amber for this. Ooh, that's ugly. That's really ugly. Sell all of my materials, and that will buy me just enough to bribe them for very minimal benefit. Ick. Ick. Ick, ick, ick. This is a really bad start. Cash doesn't really solve anything, not that I could open it anyway. Maybe I should have tried to work in a tool delivery line or something. That's really bad. I can't really do anything about this right now. Possibly for a long time. I'm not gonna get any orders that give me tools. There's a provisioner up here, which would open up flour and better provision packs, but I'm not sure how much good that does me, frankly. At the very least, we got some big meat, some big trapper camp nodes. So me picking trapper camp as one of my blueprints, just incredibly justified, and I'm amazing, basically. Yeah, not great. Not great at all. Alright. For the sake of not starving to death, though, I should at least attempt to buy the plantation. Okay. Buy the plantation. And we'll basically just be surviving on berries for ever. You know, until we manage to get brain broke. You know, until we manage to get something else. Hopefully this first reputation point will provide us a blueprint that changes the whole game. But yeah, this is a very, very rough start, unfortunately. With no orders to give me a boost. I'm not sure what my options are. apart from sit on high, resolve, and pray. Still, with the plantation, we should have all of our food issues sorted, more or less. You know, by which I mean people won't starve, at least. Still not great. Don't get me wrong. Don't mistake me. It's real bad. Sorry, someone told a funny joke. I have to chuckle. Anyway. Yeah, I'm basically just hoping I get 5 tools somehow, which probably gonna be from a trader, which means I'll need something to trade, which I guess will be wood. Farlef does buy wood, so I guess that'll be enough. Oop, hello, Trapper's Camp done. Let's definitely start collecting from that. These guys can be the builder. That'll be fine. Hey, our first reputation resolve. Is it the grill's time to shine today? Maybe. Skewers are very useful, and well, the copper bar production here sucks. It exists, and that's a lot better than what I have. And I could theoretically bribe the fishermen with ale. I'd also need money, which I don't have. Still would super duper rather chase them away. We're just gonna pile on some, this is going to pile on a whole bunch of, impatience as that, sits there and gums up everything. But I guess it'll have to be okay, more or less. I guess it's just gonna be how it is. Alright, well. I have to pop into this one and hope I get luckier. Or maybe pop into some smaller glades. Hope I find some better stuff. Or at least more convenient stuff. Alright, foxes will no longer give me any reputation, so I guess we stop favoring them for a bit. I would love to get a lizard on the blight post to get things started, but I'm kind of low on lizards. I think I'm just more or less gonna have to hope one shows up in the next newcomer batch, which is very soon, at least. Alright. Almost certainly going to have to herpaderp. Have to cut woodcutters this storm. Is one of one's fine? Sure. Put you on the blight post and see how we're doing. We're not doing fantastically, is how we're doing. As it stands now. Didn't happen to find a geyser, did I? No. Putting a fox on a geyser might solve the resolve issue. One might even say it would resolve it. Good one, Chris. Oh, you're some measure of funny. Unfortunately, I think we're just gonna have to drop down to 2 woodcutters and be okay with it. Or if not okay with it, at least it'll exist and I'll have to suck it up. And on that note, if I don't care about resolve, let's just put people on the blight post, get them making a nice stockpile of purging fire during the storm, get them working on important stuff, and that'll be good enough. This is important. Hopefully, we get some of the planks delivered soon. We can start tilling the ground down there. Probably just gonna use a fox for it. Yep. Excellent. You're doing literally nothing, so you seem like a great candidate to till the ground. We are now out of mushrooms, and that just kind of sucks for me, huh? Oh, nope, there's some mushrooms down here. Cool. Collect those. That'll be great. Stonecutter's camp has run out now. That's all my stone. Oh, nope. More down here. Keep forgetting I opened this glade, so... Whoopsie doodles. Yeah, we just kind of have to get through the storm, more or less. Alright. We're good. Once this guy stops, I'm putting everyone back on wood cutting. You can come out of the warehouse and be our builder. Probably could pull a stonecutter more than anything else, but it's fine. Alright. Storm's done. Route delivery line could supplement our food in a much needed way, so I'm pretty okay with that. Get you up here. We definitely want to punch into there and clear all this out. Far left, do you have tools on you? You don't have tools on you? You always have tools on you. What is this nonsense? Oh god. You have a tool shop blueprint, which sort of counts, but not enough. Uh-oh. That's scary. Still very hard to bribe them. Can I afford the tool shop blueprint in any way, shape, or form? No. No is the answer. Even if I sold all my worldly possessions, I could not afford the tool shop blueprint. That sucks a lot. Oof. If I cut a woodcutter, I could get resolve from the lizards, and I might just do that. Though, how long till this goes off? 2 minutes? Yeah, that's not great. Very little about that is great. I should risk punching into this one. While Farlef is here, and I have an option of buying my way out of trouble, even though it failed this time. Blech, Farlef's leaving. No! Guys, why did you have to not chop down the tree? Alright. 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 Alright, alright, alright. Stone tools, training gear. You don't have any of that. Could pop this open with sea marrow for this stuff, which doesn't help, so that's cool, I guess. I'm not sure what I can do here to pull out of this spiral. It's very rough. And pretty soon I'm going to need 3 foxes doing stuff that is not what they're doing right now. Yeah. Alright, you finish that. You stop woodcutting and get on the totems, please. Gotta get rid of that, and unfortunately this also kills any hope of getting a resolve point from the lizards. Cause we just jumped up a billion hostility. Yeah. All that happened. All that happened and is bad. Sure is. You be a builder for a bit. Grill is up at least. We can turn berries, eggs, bugs, meat, all this stuff. We can turn them into skewers. That will be efficient and good. Any copper I would love to turn into bars, I think. So let's get a lizard on that. If we can spare a lizard. We sort of can, I guess. Definitely want them to be efficient in here. Oof. Oof. It's rough. Didn't find a single sea marrow deposit either for stones. What does one do with that? Who knows? Alright, we are now at super high levels of corruption, but we have enough to not die from it, so that's good. It's the one upside, the we're poised to not die thing is pretty good. Oop, come on now. I clicked. You can't tell me I didn't click. Clay, roots, and clearance water. I don't know how useful the clearance water is right now. Hey, Hey, the totems are gone. The lizards can give me resolve again. Maybe I can snag a blueprint, just barely. I can also get this guy fixing the provisioner. Someone else back on the herbalist duty. You back in the workshop. Probably going to need to put this... Well, I definitely need someone on the light post. Probably be the beavers, to be honest. Unless I get a whole bunch more people. Ah, parts. That's really precious. I don't think I can not take parts when they're offered to me at any point. So we're gonna take those. We're not gonna use a lot of cloth. We have plantations to restore plant fiber if we really are desperate, so maybe I make building material packs out of cloth, and I see about trying to sell some. Anywhere are beavers particularly useful? Not really. Well, gonna need something to sell for money so that I can get some kind of thing that saves me. That's for sure. Let's make sure the camps are filled. Put you on the Blight Post too. Hopefully you'll prepare to fight the Blight soon. In fact, let's cut a woodcutter right now, get you on that. We can unfavor the lizards again. Foxes are upset, which is not great. Sure isn't. We might get some skewers made just in time if we're super lucky. And then the foxes will go eat them and be like, hey, this place isn't so bad after all. Got all the delicious skewers. Right now, I think our main worry is dying, so... Actually, when this lizard finishes, I'm gonna pull him out the Blight Post, put him in here, because he's actually very happy in there, so I can keep his resolve up. How many cysts are left? 2? Okay, well then. Having 2 is not going... Having 2 Blight fighters is not going to affect it at all, so... It's fine. For now, the plan is to sit here and hope that some of the foxes eat a skewer or 2 and get happy, and if not, I'll halt woodcutting, and that'll have to be good enough. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to be good enough. Alright, beavers, don't leave now. What's wrong with you? Ran out of cloth. That fast, huh? Huh. Unfortunate. Alright. Alright, we'll cut 2 woodcutters and be done with that. You can help out in the warehouse. Still just kind of have to hope I find something good. We can cut into these glades. Maybe we'll find a drizzle or a storm geyser. And that would help out a lot. For now, I think we just fast forward through the storm and call it a day. Went up to level 2. More fertile ground and a rain punk drill. Ooh. Shoot. Ah. Those tools would be a solution to my problem if I had any sea marrow whatsoever. Ooh. What does one do about that? Remain unlucky is apparently what one does about that. Well, I mean, I can grab this obelisk at least. The dew might be nice for, like, fox houses, actually. Is it minus 10 hostility decrease nice? Not sure. Alright, year 4. Okay, well, I'm gonna open this glade and then take Mist Piercers. Because I don't want to get the impatience for opening this glade. Because I'm opening it no matter what, so, like, you know, whatever happens, happens. Where did I put my last lizard? On the hearth, yes. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Alright, still no sea marrow in sight, huh? Yuki. If you say so. What have you brought for me, Zorg? Not much. No training gear, no sea marrow, no rocks. Just the things I kind of need the most. And you brought me money, which I guess is nice, but kind of needed other stuff. Ew. The withered tree. I mean, I could turn resin into money well enough. Getting 2 extra resin from chopping down trees. I mean, there's something to be said there. There's also something to be said about the reputation point and, like, making some progress on that. Yeah. Yeah, let's just get this done. Happen to have cheap coats, do you? Or reeds? No. No. Alright. Stormwater geyser, at least. None of these are helpful, unfortunately. Yup. I guess I'm using some copper to cleanse this, and we're gonna call that good enough. The money could be very helpful. You never know. And now I can at least look for sea marrow directly, so I don't have to guess. There's a large deposit there, tempting. Also, what is the event? Escaped convicts. That's another tools, training gear, or rocks event, which non-ideal. With drizzle geyser there, that could be useful. Brickyard, fertile soil, flax, no marrow there. Ooh, 4 tiny ones in here. That's good. That's worth popping open, for sure. Yeah. We'll probably want to put a hearth up here, too. If for no other reason than the future plantation workers don't have to travel as far. Might actually put a warehouse in that spot too, though I'll probably need the parts for another gathering camp, if I had to wager a guess. Yeah, I guess I'm just letting this go off again. This is not fantastic, not gonna lie. Ooh, I should also turn off provision packs in here. Because I want to make provision packs over here instead. Can't really make anything out of flat. I mean, we could make biscuits, but like, only the beavers eat biscuits, so who cares? Just throw you in there, make a few provision packs. Hopefully I can trade away some stuff for some amber. Well, we need 30 of these to be fair, so what if we sold you this stuff? What could we get for it? 2 amber. Okay, well, better than nothing, I guess. I know games with no orders are rough. I don't know what I expected, but I was hoping it would be less painful than this. My bad for thinking that. Obelisk is nearly done. That's at least helpful. Excellent. Lizards are giving me rep. Also excellent. Alright, and there goes the camp. So, you two are busy on the tree. I guess we're going to halt you and you. Yep, sure are. Investigate. Investigate. Clear them out. Punks. I mean, I do have the ability to make skewers right now. And I have the money to bribe them. Well, no I don't, but I might at some point soon when this gets done. So, gosh, might be worth just storing a bunch of skewers and just bribing them. Much rather chase it away, but I mean, the +2 to all berry production will certainly help. It's not gonna lie about that. Yeah, we'll ooh, yeah, geyser pump's done. We'll set the foxes in there once they're done with the tree, and for these guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, that's obvious. I mean, either one's fine, I guess. You guys. Sure. Let's actually, like, woodcutter camps are full, yeah. No, they're not full, alright. We'll need another beaver house. And another lizard house. Still have no way of making crystallized dew, unfortunately. We could put you in there and start piping up the workshop. No, we don't. No, we can't because I used my pipes. Right. I used my pipes to make the geysers. That was a thing I did. That's fair. Alright. Freed up a few foxes. I think it is time to bribe them. We will be getting money momentarily, and that'll be great. Hi! Well, that's really good. Mushrooms can turn into pickled goods very easily. I don't really need the jerky, I'll need the lizards like that, and they're super happy with the skewers already. Yeah, I think this is just pick greenhouse and be happy. And then we look for that drizzle geyser that we saw the other day. It's the obelisk storm. Is it this one? Yeah, it was that one. Any more convenient ones? No? Fair. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Get you guys over here. We'll punch into that a little more efficiently. That'll be good. Gonna cross fingers that I'll have enough resolve from the lizards just stocked up so that they're constantly happy through the storm. It's questionable how well that will work out, but we'll see. Gonna be making berry and mushroom skewers for this game. That'll be fun. Maybe I'll even be able to find something that, like, you know, makes pickled goods better than 1 star. Granted, I should check on that. Would not be unwise. Yeah, I mean, I do have the distillery, but the problem is the distillery is, like, I have really very, very, very poor metal production. Like, very poor. I don't think barrels are very sustainable where I am, to be honest. Can make porridge, though. That'll make the foxes a lot happier. It is important to make the foxes happy. Well, we'll see how we go. Okay. Storm is hit yet again. Almost certainly have to cut woodcutters. Yeah. And I'll get down to level 2 and that will be okay enough. We can put some foxes on the... Can put some foxes on the geysers to make them happy. And we find a trader. Hello. I shouldn't have been surprised by this, given that I knew it was in this glade. Because I only saw the Drizzle Geyser and was like, oh, Drizzle Geyser! Oh, I need it! I need it so bad! Has all the... Okay, all the amber has been allocated to this. We're just waiting on skewers to be made. Cool. So any amber I have on me is tradable. So... let's have a looky. I would certainly love Ways of the Forest, but that is very expensive. He does have some useful stuff, that's for sure, but nothing immediately useful, unfortunately. Could sell him a bunch of stuff, ton of wood that I'm not using. Certainly help out. Don't think incense is the play here. A scribe would allow me to get tools, which is a way to win, more or less, but I'm not sure 10 amber is in the cards, frankly. Maybe it's more in the cards than I expect. I mean, this could work. It's ugly, but it can work. I might have to just be okay with it being kind of uggo. Big Uggs. But it is what it is. Deliver the skewers. The foxes need this done. We can't afford yet more impatience and 3 more totems. I question if I've already lost the game for that level of stuff happening. Speaking of losing the game, I need pipes to make that last geyser, so that I can make some greenhouses. We can get infinity food and a place to put foxes where they'll be happy and productive, instead of just sitting on pumps being like, well, I guess we're pumping water for no reason. Because that's what they're currently doing. Someone on the warehouse? There is someone on the warehouse. I guess this is a little too far away for them to pick up the good packets. Just, you know, because that's their job. It's probably more important work to be doing. Alright. You can just go, that's fine. Get you back to building. Can I pull a fox out of the pumps now because we're nearing the end of the storm and you're at least vaguely happy? Vaguely, yeah. Alright. You can sort of manage. It's lovely. Oh hey, we capped out. That's good, I think. Anyway, why are we providing these with barrels with metal when I don't plan on making barrels? What's wrong with you? What? Okay. Check trade routes. That is a very good amount of money, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's a very good amount of money. Okay, year 5. We still don't have enough reputation for a Thunderous Cornerstone, so I guess that sucks for us. Sother is here with things I really wish I had the ability to buy. God, I want all of these. Those would be so nice. But I guess I don't have them. How are we doing on plant fiber these days? Excessive amount? None. We have none plant fibers. That's a little surprising. Sure then. Plant fiber delivery line is fine. Take you off the stone cutter. Let's see. That's very slowly getting built. That'll be good. What is my plan here, though? Just to make tools, I guess. Feels very weird. It's very weird and very rough. Greenhouses are up. Hey, the drizzle geyser's also up. Normally I would automate these, but wildfire essence are very precious, and we have a lot of foxes. So let's just be happy with that. Actually, you're fine in there. Let's get you in the greenhouse. Try to limit it to 20 herbs because we're not using it for anything yet. I could put down a field kitchen for porridge. No, we don't want that. We want that for pickled goods. Right. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. And basically, if we can make pickled goods, we want to. Because everyone loves pickled goods in this town. This town, they love them there pickled goods. Yes, sure they do. They most surely and surely do. To wit, mayhap I set people in the distillery and get them working on that. Although, it is probably more important that we make tools. Because that'll get us victory points, which will get us blueprints and maybe even get us to win. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Cool. This is almost done. The +2 to berry production will be lovely. I also need to think about the next hearth, which I think, yeah, here? Here, because why not? Seems fine. Choices between 6 or 5. I do not need this many beavers. But I will take some tools, I guess. Accelerate things a touch. Get a few more pots for pickled goods. It's fine. Yeah, I definitely need a lot more beaver houses now. Well, maybe not a lot more, but more. Enough. Still was sort of hoping to find a way of making crystallized dew, but I didn't, so too bad. Sucks for you, Chris. Definitely want a lizard on this hearth. Also, what are we going to do with it? Is a good question. Well, first of all, we're going to clear out space around it. That's for sure. Fisherman's Soothsayer. How viable is that? I think, like, not particularly. I think he needs, like, oil or incense and something like that. If I wanted to capture him, I'd need a ton of tools. And I would need to do that, like, during the start of Drizzle because, oh god, that's a very, 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 very painful event. Also, let's move these beaver houses over to the new hearth before they're built and cost materials to move. That's smart, probably. Could also drag one of these over. Then, like, level up the hearth. Put nice fencing around our plantation. Lovely that. Yeah, once those get built, we'll have another hearth that's leveled up. And that'll be a little extra resolve, which will be very helpful. Speaking of extra resolve, which would be very helpful, I'm going to favor the lizards for a while. Alright, done with the Fishman Cave, huzzah. Put you on the hearth, because people are now living here. Herbalist camp have run out of mushrooms. That's fine. Go over here. Let's put an extra person on there, actually. In fact, I should be filling out my camps quite a bit. Alright, you can get to making tools. Jerky's not crazy to make, but it's crazy not to just pick pickled goods when it's available either, so let's do that. Good enough for the moment, yeah. Oh, I got a reputation point from the lizards. Cool. Bumped me up a hostility level, which is less cool, but it's a good reason to, at least. Alright. Let's just... We're not getting any points from him, so I guess we'll just stop him. A prime get tools candidate. Also, I think that means, yeah, we hit 3. Good. That means the Forsaken Altar will do something, and boy, it's gonna need to do something for sure, because I need the help. Pretty badly. This no orders run is brutal. Alright. Halt most of the wood cutting, transfer the beavers to doing something useful. Ride out yet another storm. Stonecutters camp has run out of deposits. Glad there's some here. Oh, you did upgrade. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Any good trade routes available? Cloth? It's a good price for it. This is also a very good price for bricks. Alright. That's fine. So we should turn herbs into provision packs. Alright. We're not really using rain engines. The calming water doesn't do a lot. Haven't found any empathy events. The calming of the forest doesn't do much, if anything. I guess we'll take this. I was planning to pipe up the workshop at some point, because we need the building materials made a lot faster. And that's a good enough reason in my book. Hello, loot box horse. How are you doing? If I sold you a bunch of supply packs, could I afford anything? No. No, I could not. Okay, well, that sucks. Let's get some beavers off of what they're doing. Get them back on wood cutting. Call it good, I guess. Foxes are happy now that they have some pickled goods, so that's good. And with 12 of them, that might net us another reputation point before the year rolls over, which I would be quite happy about if it happened. This is fine. Maybe I'll get another woodcutter's camp at this rate. How are we doing on tools? We have enough to open this, so let's open it. Get some rep points. It's very important right now. We also need another big shelter because of all the foxes. Really wish I had some crystallized dew, or a way to get it. Butcher won't do it. Nothing in there. This does have the brickyard. That is fertilized dew. Or crystallized dew. Maybe I go in there? I have the ability to make wine, which I think is a prerequisite to doing that one. I mean, I've probably had worse ideas. Sure. Let's drag you guys over here. You can start clearing this area out. This area still needs a lot of clearing out because we need to make a residential space. Because we need more houses. In fact, we should put this one over here because this place needs the population more than this place does. So let's do smart things. Speaking of smart things, let's get you making provision packs, because I could use the money. Hey, reputation, excellent. Ooh. Give me a harder choice, why don't you? I think it's the tea doctor here, actually. It's just really, really good for resolve, and I would love to upgrade my hearth. So yeah, I think it's tea doctor. Let's just slap that there and be happy with it. Another obelisk. We can definitely spend some resin on that. How's our stonecutting doing? Fine. It's got full charges. Let's get these though. for the moment because the stones and that would be... Ooh, hi! Hi, okay. Way to get crystallized dew just appeared, and way to use all these extra beavers also just appeared. So that's really great. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make an absolute truckload of crystallized dew and just be thrilled by the prospect of it. That's amazing. Set of everything to use it. Although I probably shouldn't use it like right now, to be honest. Probably smart for me to make sure I've got enough to make good fox houses rather than anything else. Yeah, that'd be smart. We should do the smart thing. Weirdly enough, you're better off in the grill. Keep making them skewers and copper. It's very useful. I don't think I'll be getting any reputation from the foxes now, so I guess we'll stop favoring them. You guys just need planks. Where have all our planks gone? Where have all the good planks gone? Where are all the foxes? That one got away from me, I'm sorry. I failed you. Failed us all, if you think about it. Alright. We are, at the very least, not in a death spiral anymore. How's the blight post looking? I don't have enough, purging fire, which can be a problem. So let's make sure we have three people on there. And that they're well and truly prepared to fight the blight when it arrives. Beavers here are fine, because we're gonna cut woodcutters during the storm, almost certainly. Because we're at hostility 4. How could we possibly live through that? While also clear cutting. That seems ludicrous. Could actually swap to a fox. Yeah, that would net us even one less hostility. Without any cost, which would be pretty sick. Speaking of pretty sick, the Forsaken Altar is here. Gosh. Some good stuff. I've done that many corruption events, huh? 15% chance to double literally everything goes kind of nutty. Is it better than, like, being able to trade really, really well? Maybe. I guess it's the seal shard. Yeah, those two obelisks. Me, doing the corrupt thing to, cleanse them is kinda really good for us. Is there any more obelisks around? Is there any more terrible corruption I could delve into that's really convenient? I mean, the Soothsayer is a corrupt thing I could do too. It is doable. It is something I could do. That feels silly. Also, maybe I should put woodcutters back on because, like, we're fine at level 3 right now. We should be putting people on woodcutting if we're gonna be sitting here at this level. Just be happy about it. Yeah. Seems good to me. Top priority this, because I really really want to get this going by drizzle. That is very important to me. Alright, blight seems to be under control. I'm a little terrified by how much impatience I've got. Yeah, with no orders, that tends to be how it goes. Because I have no easy way of getting reputation and reducing it. Yep. This lizard, put you on the hearth. Yeah. I'm not sure where all our hostility went, but I guess I'll go full woodcutters now, which is weird. We didn't even gain anything from calming water. Oh, baptism of fire, right. I got that a long time ago and completely forgot it existed. And I got that because it was very useful. And it was smart of me to do, because it gives you hostility reduction. Yeah. Beaver resolve is low. But why? What's the problem? Why are you upset? You're just making blight, so... Get you all here. Let's see. Every season lasts 4 minutes, so... Factoring in travel time, I will get 3 planting seasons at most, which would be just enough to sow all the fields if I keep a full contingent of 4 people on this, so I guess that's what I'll do at the end. I'll probably bring in these guys soonish, kinda, maybe a little bit, I don't know. What's your problem? I never allowed you to make pickled goods out of barrels, is the problem. That's a substantial problem. That is my bad. Something I should have thought about for a second. Got plenty of plant fiber because of that delivery line, so we're just gonna ship it right back to where it came from for money. Guess this is fine. I could also make biscuits here. It's not, like, insane. Like, it is important to make beavers be happy. So if I just put someone in here and was like, yeah, if we have a bunch of mushrooms, just turn it into flour. And that'll be fine. I do need a person in there though, so you. Welcome to your new home. Again, I think I need a small warehouse here, and I think it's time I gave up saving it. Just rip the band-aid off, get it going. Alright. Bring in the newbies. This is fine. Vineyard Town or cannibalism? Well, I'm really hoping I don't get use out of cannibalism. Maybe Vineyard Town will be okay. Maybe it will do a thing. Okay. I Apothecary would be really nice. So the extended drizzle. And I have the money for both of them. So I guess that solves that little thought experiment. Let's get this one. I guess over here is weirdly where it fits better. Yeah, do that. I could just move this. It's not the worst idea in the world. Okay, yeah, move that. Put it in here instead. Get you guys down here. Chop this area out real quick. Da da dum 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 boom. Need another beaver house, and we can also start queuing up some fox houses now, because we are going to get crystallized dew, and boy oh boy, could we ever use a lot of these things. Yes, drop down there, yes, good, thank you. That would be a good spot for it. This would also be fine, so let's do that. Just shove that in there somewhere, it's fine. We're gonna put some fox houses here as well, and that's enough to accommodate 16 of them, but we have 19, so just keep making them. Alright. This will be lovely over here. And I think these guys have like a... Yeah, they've got a 25% chance to double the crystallized dew production, which is pretty nice. Just basically gets me, you know, a whole bunch of extra. That's the most obvious thing anybody has ever said. Probably. It's a lot of money. Alright. Trade those away. Get some precious amber to hopefully get something that I can open up. I really need some reputation from something. So I definitely need somebody making tools out of something. Or I have to like find some event I can do for sure. Tone of Denial, that doesn't get your reputation. Forgotten Temple of the Sun could get me reputation. And it would get me a brickyard, which is fine. Oh, we don't need a... Well, I mean, I want at least one person on these. We're using water after all. Probably want to use a lot more to get that hostility reduction, but that takes pipes and time that I don't have. Ran out of copper ore. Unsurprising that. But this is done. Let's get a nice eclectic mix of people in here and give us all +1 to resolve. And then favor the foxes, because they'll get us some rep. And that's really important right now. Because I need to get rep and lower my impatience, or I'll lose. And I'd rather not lose. Could also, real quick, like disassemble this. Get a little boost of tools. Some oil that could be used for random stuff. It's never a bad thing. How close are you to upgrade? Okay, you could upgrade right now if I had the stuff for it, so let's maybe do that. gosh, I want this area chopped really bad, huh? Why don't you go over here and chop it then? Herbalist camp ran out. Is that it? That error thing? Looks like that's error thing. Okay, well... You had a good run, Herbalist camp. Time to replace you with a Forager's camp to get all of these roots that are on the ground. That'll be good. That'll be all good and lovely. Right. Fox is getting me some very slow reputation points. There we go. Lost half a point of impatience, which is not nearly enough, to be honest, but I guess it at least exists. Can I swap you two, actually? And get... yeah, I can just eke out a little bit more rep. Oop. Suddenly I can't because we ran out of pickled goods. Ah! What is using up our clearance water? I don't even know. Peculiar. You can get off the blight post and build stuff. That's fine. You guys have sown the fields completely. Huh. Cool. Gonna keep him there for the moment, just because it, well, feels good to have them fully saturated, or whatever you call it. I could definitely afford to sell some berries. That's for sure. So let's do that. You have capped out on skewers, which is kind of funny. I should raise the cap, given how much our population increased. 90 is a good cap. I just have decided that triple the amount of people who eat this is good. Don't ask me what my reason is, I don't know it. 2 there, that's lovely. Maybe these guys just aren't going to get me another appointment reputation. Maybe I just have to accept that. The lizard's good though. Because they're all happily homed. How's our dew harvest, guys? Ooh, that's a lot. I like the look of it. Do love me the look of that. Times one, come on. Give me the ×2. We want ×2. We want ×2. ×1. Alright, well, fine. Alright. Back down to level 2 hostility, and let's see what we get here. Hi. Does this stack? This probably stacks. But, like, also back to nature would get me infinity. Would get me infinity dew and berries and mushrooms. I don't know what the best option here is. Cause this is a lot. Like, this is a plus 30% chance to for everything to crit, which is nutty. But this is like infinity food. This is so much food it'll be really dumb. Alright, let's get so much food it'll be really dumb. That seems good. Needs someone on the Blight Post. In fact, we need several people on the Blight Post, but that's fine. Streaming, guys. Quit it. Can certainly sell the leather we're doing nothing with. Don't mind that at all. Corruption's under control, at least. I mean, like, we're fine at Hostility 3. I should put beavers back to work on woodcutting, to be honest. Go take care of that last cyst. You're not going to. You're going to take a coffee break. Okay. Fine. That's fine. That's all fine and good. Where's all my excess labor? Felt like I had a billion people that I couldn't possibly use well enough, and now I feel like I have none. What is happening? I guess I can bring in more. Parts are very precious, so that seems good. Drop that down, need you in there, need... Where did I need you? Oh god. Brain, what are you doing? What are you even doing, Brain? Hoi. Yeah, that needs piping. I mean, this is okay. Okay. Have them get food, that's fine. How's our tools production going? Not enough to open the cache we have, which is a little scary, because we really need to do something that will get us reputation. Like, really badly. Like, super duper badly is the thing. Like, super duper badly. And no one has high enough resolve for anything else. Ooh, dear. Ooh, dear. Ooh, dear. None of these help. Can't sell you any of my absurd amount of food. Could get traders coming faster. Got 19 tools somehow. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Ah? You don't have tools I can purchase, so that's not super great. Got some reputation from the lizards at least, which is something. It's definitely something that I can do. I'm sure feeling like I'm about to lose. I sure am. I was really ill-prepared for a no-order run. You know, I'll get a teeny bit from the lizards here. 20. Not enough to get me there, though, which is a big problem. Can't do any orders. This sure is a large problem. Can't get any metal back. Don't think there's any way I could actually finish the Forgotten Temple in time. I mean, we'll try, but I don't think they can even get the tools to the temple before we run out of time, let alone finish the event. Yeah, I think I just lose the end. Oh wow, that's so much harder on Prestige 15, and I couldn't decrease the difficulty at all. Ugh. 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 What a incredibly inauspicious way to end it. Oh well. Well. I mean, I'm not gonna do another cycle. Oh, that sucked. But, very exciting. On the 8th, Against the Storm is going to come out of early access. It's finally going to release, and what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to make a new profile. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to reset my progress for the file and just be like, start afresh. See how the game feels on release, and that'd be cool. Sorry, is the audio doubled? How'd that happen? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to call it now, and there's no one to raid, so I will just say thank you for watching. Probably no stream tomorrow because family stuff, so I'll probably see you on Saturday. And I hope you have a lovely time until then, and probably after then, or just whenever. Thank you again for watching.